Hey wealth builders, ever wondered what sets the rich apart? Today we're diving into the mindset of the wealthy. Join us to uncover how to think like the rich and transform your financial future. Let's unlock those secrets together. Subscribe to the channel as we constantly reveal practicable wealth-building strategies you will always need. A person's thoughts significantly influence their behavior, shaped by upbringing, associations, and exposure. Associations with friends, colleagues, and social groups also shape thinking and behavior. Psychological theories support this connection. For instance, cognitive behavioral theory, CBT, suggests that changing maladaptive thoughts, such as negative beliefs about money, can alter behavior and lead to better financial decisions. Social learning theory emphasizes learning through observation, which can be applied to studying the financial habits of successful individuals. Developmental psychology highlights the impact of early experiences on behavior, including financial behaviors learned in childhood. Understanding the influences of upbringing, associations, and exposure on thought patterns can help address behavioral issues and promote positive change. Recognizing and modifying these thought patterns allows individuals to improve their actions and lives consciously. How do the rich think? Let's delve in quickly. The rich think of crafting fortune, not chasing luck. In the opulent world of the wealthy, there's a common mantra: the rich work it out. They don't believe in luck. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a way of life that sets the affluent apart. Let's dive into the fascinating principles that drive this mindset. Architects of opportunity. While others wait for serendipity, the wealthy are busy crafting their own destinies. They are the architects of their success, relentlessly seeking out or even creating opportunities where none seem to exist. It's about having the vision to see potential where others see obstacles. Masters of failure. In the elite playbook, failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour to something greater. Wealthy individuals dissect their failures with surgical precision, extracting valuable lessons and recalibrating their strategies. Every setback is a stepping stone, every mistake a masterclass. Unyielding resilience. The journey to wealth is often strewn with challenges. Yet the affluent exhibit a dogged persistence. They are the epitome of resilience, bouncing back from setbacks with even more vigor. It's this tenacity that propels them forward, turning adversity into advantage. Strategic savvy. Behind every fortune is a master plan. The rich are strategic thinkers, always a few moves ahead in the game of life. They set crystal-clear goals, think long-term, and make calculated risks. Their decisions are deliberate, not left to the whims of chance. Lifelong learners. The pursuit of wealth is a continuous journey of growth. The rich are voracious learners, constantly expanding their knowledge and honing their skills. They stay ahead of the curve by adapting to changing landscapes, ensuring they're always in the driver's seat. Network navigators. In the tapestry of success, relationships are golden threads. The wealthy cultivate robust networks, knowing the power of connections. These networks are not just about business, but about mutual growth, support, and unlocking new doors to opportunity. Relentless doers. Above all, the wealthy are doers. They don't just dream, they act. They roll up their sleeves, dive into the trenches, and work tirelessly towards their goals. For them, success is a result of relentless effort, not a stroke of luck. In essence, while luck might occasionally flutter by, the wealthy are too busy building their empires to notice. They believe in the power of their actions, their strategies, and their relentless pursuit of excellence. And that, perhaps, is the real magic behind their fortune. The rich think of risk in a positive way. The rich think of risk like surfers view waves. For them, it's not about avoiding the ocean, but mastering it. This perspective transforms what most see as peril into an exhilarating dance with potential. Take Elon Musk, for instance. When he decided to create SpaceX, it wasn't just a leap into the unknown. It was a bold assertion that private companies could do what only nations had done before. Musk viewed the risk not as a potential failure, but as a pathway to innovation and unparalleled success. Despite multiple rocket explosions and near financial ruin, his persistence paid off. SpaceX now routinely launches missions to the International Space Station, and Musk's risk has reshaped the aerospace industry. Similarly, consider Jeff Bezos. When he left a cushy job on Wall Street to start Amazon in his garage, the risk was immense. E-commerce was in its infancy, and the internet itself was an uncharted territory. Yet Bezos saw the potential for growth and revolutionized how the world shops. His risk was calculated and visionary, leading to Amazon becoming a trillion-dollar company and changing the retail landscape forever. Richard Branson's ventures, from Virgin Records to Virgin Galactic, epitomize a playful yet profound engagement with risk. Branson's philosophy is encapsulated in his approach to the airline industry. When he started Virgin Atlantic, he didn't see the risk of competing with giants like British Airways as a deterrent. Instead, he saw it as an opportunity to introduce a fresh, customer-centric experience that could disrupt the status quo. His willingness to embrace risk has resulted in a diverse empire that spans music, aviation, space travel, and more. These wealthy individuals view risk through a lens of opportunity and growth. For them, risk is not a gamble but a strategic tool for creating something new and valuable. They understand that without risk, there is little chance for extraordinary success. In essence, the rich don't avoid the waves, they ride them, knowing that the thrill of potential reward outweighs the fear of failure. But guess what? Listen to this whisper. The rich only take calculated risks. Imagine you're navigating a dense jungle where every step could lead to discovery or disaster. The wealthy aren't the adventurers charging headlong into the foliage, hacking away at vines with reckless abandon. Instead, they're like skilled navigators armed with maps, compasses, and a keen understanding of the terrain. While others may plunge blindly into the undergrowth, the wealthy take calculated risks, carefully plotting their course, analyzing the dangers, and charting a path that maximizes their chances of success. They don't ignore the dangers lurking in the shadows. They study them, learn from them, and use that knowledge to navigate the jungle confidently. Just as a skilled explorer doesn't venture into uncharted territory without preparation, the wealthy don't dive into risky ventures without thorough research and planning. They understand that risk is not a leap into the unknown, but a journey into the unexplored, where every twist and turn presents an opportunity for growth or setback. So, while others may see risk as a jungle of uncertainty, the wealthy see it as a landscape to be conquered, armed not with blind courage but with calculated strategy, ensuring that every step they take leads them closer to their goals. Rich people are proactive about using money. Imagine money as a garden. The wealthy don't sit idly by, hoping their financial plants will grow on their own. Instead, they tend to their garden diligently, planting seeds of investment, watering them with wise decisions, and pruning away unnecessary expenses. They're like skilled gardeners, constantly assessing the health of their financial flora and adjusting their approach as needed. They don't wait for money to come to them. They actively seek out opportunities, nurturing their wealth through smart investments, strategic planning, and continuous learning. Just as a proactive gardener anticipates changes in the weather and soil conditions, the wealthy stay ahead of financial trends and market fluctuations, positioning themselves to thrive in any economic climate. So while others may passively watch their finances wilt, the wealthy take a proactive approach, cultivating their wealth with care and attention, ensuring it flourishes and bears fruit for generations to come. Picture a lush garden abundant with a variety of plants representing different financial assets: stocks, bonds, real estate, and more. The wealthy don't just scatter seeds randomly and hope for the best. Instead, they carefully research and select the best seeds for their garden, considering factors like soil quality, sunlight exposure, and water availability. They actively seek out expert advice, consulting with financial advisors and mentors to gain insights into the most fruitful investment opportunities. Just as a skilled gardener monitors the health of their plants, the wealthy regularly review their financial portfolio, adjusting their investments based on market conditions and their long-term goals. Moreover, they understand the importance of diversification, spreading their investments across different asset classes to minimize risk and maximize returns. It's like cultivating a garden with a variety of plants, ensuring that if one crop fails, there are others to fall back on. Additionally, the wealthy aren't afraid to get their hands dirty when it comes to managing their finances. They take the time to educate themselves about money management principles and stay informed about tax strategies, estate planning, and other financial matters. Just as a dedicated gardener invests time and effort into maintaining their garden, the wealthy are proactive about nurturing their wealth, knowing that with patience, diligence, and careful planning, their financial garden will continue to thrive and flourish for years to come. Big financial figures sound normal to the rich. For the wealthy, huge financial figures are like everyday language, seamlessly woven into the fabric of their lives. These immense numbers, which might cause most people to break into a cold sweat, merely inspire a glint of ambition in their eyes. It's not intimidation they feel, but rather a surge of excitement, a call to action that fuels their relentless pursuit of achievement. This difference in perception comes from the normalization of wealth in their daily routines. Handling millions or even billions becomes as ordinary as balancing a checkbook for others. The sheer scale of these figures transforms from being overwhelming to becoming benchmarks of success, driving them to new heights. Their high tolerance for risk further distinguishes their outlook. While others might balk at the idea of investing or spending such vast sums, the wealthy view it as a thrilling game of strategy and opportunity. Armed with vast resources and a deep well of financial acumen, they navigate these large sums with a confidence born of experience and expertise. In their world, huge financial figures are not roadblocks but stepping stones, propelling them toward ever greater accomplishments. Each zero added to a sum is not a source of fear, but a spark that ignites their ambition, pushing them to excel beyond the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Elon Musk is a huge inspiration when it comes to this. In the glitzy world of high finance, where skyscrapers of glass and steel kiss the clouds, there lived a man named Elon Musk. To the average person, his daily dealings in millions and billions seemed like a page ripped from a fantastical novel. But for Elon, it was just another day at the office. One crisp morning, as the city buzzed with its usual fervor, Elon sat in his office overlooking the sprawling expanse of Silicon Valley. The sun cast a golden hue over his desk, which was strewn with blueprints for the latest SpaceX rocket and schematics for the next Tesla innovation. He was engrossed in a call with his team, discussing an audacious plan that involved a staggering investment of several $billion. For many, hearing such astronomical figures would evoke a sense of disbelief, perhaps even a bit of panic. But not for Elon. These colossal sums didn't intimidate him, they excited him. They were not just numbers, but symbols of potential and progress. To Elon, each billion was a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. As the call progressed, his eyes sparkled with the fire of ambition. His mind raced with possibilities, fueled by the vast resources at his disposal and the profound knowledge he had accumulated over the years. The enormous financial figures that could have paralyzed others only served to accelerate his momentum. Later that day, he walked into a meeting with potential investors. The room was filled with a mix of awe and anxiety as he laid out his vision. He spoke of colonizing Mars, of sustainable energy, and of a future where technology could elevate humanity to new heights. The figures he quoted were astronomical, but he delivered them with a confidence that was infectious. The investors, initially wary, found themselves swept up by his enthusiasm. They realized that to Elon, these weren't just empty dreams. They were tangible goals within reach. His fearlessness in the face of such daunting financial challenges inspired them. They saw in him a man who wasn't just playing the game, but changing the rules. By the end of the meeting, what had started as a presentation had become a rallying cry. The huge financial figures that had once seemed so daunting were now beacons of possibility, guiding them toward a future brimming with innovation and achievement. Elon's vision had not just inspired them, it had transformed their perception of what was possible. In the world of Elon Musk, huge financial figures were not mere numbers. They were the fuel that powered his relentless drive, the spark that ignited his visionary dreams. And in turning these vast sums into reality, he showed the world that with enough ambition and courage, the extraordinary could become the everyday. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, comment yes. Rich people think ahead, they value long-term planning. In the realm of the affluent, where fortunes are made and empires built, the secret to sustained success lies in a distinct mindset, the ability to think ahead and value long-term planning. This is not merely a trait, but a guiding principle that sets the wealthy apart. Take Warren Buffett, for instance, a legendary figure in the world of finance. His story isn't just one of accumulated wealth, but of a masterful chess game played over decades. Buffett's investment philosophy centers around foresight and patience. He doesn't chase after quick wins. Instead, he places his bets on companies with enduring value. This long-term vision has allowed him to ride out market fluctuations and emerge stronger through economic cycles. For the rich, planning for the future is akin to planting a forest rather than a garden. They understand that true wealth is built over time, with each decision laying the groundwork for future prosperity. This foresight manifests in their diverse investment portfolios, strategic business expansions, and even in the way they manage their personal lives. Consider Jeff Bezos, who, when founding Amazon, envisioned a company that would one day become a global behemoth. While others saw only a modest online bookstore, Bezos looked ahead to a future where Amazon would revolutionize the way people shop. His commitment to long-term growth, often at the expense of short-term profits, has paid off exponentially. This long-term thinking isn't limited to financial investments. The wealthy also plan meticulously for their legacies. They invest in education, not just for themselves but for their children and grandchildren, ensuring that future generations are equipped to handle and grow the family fortune. They establish trusts, foundations, and philanthropic endeavors that will outlive them, creating a lasting impact on society. In essence, the rich play the long game. They see beyond the immediate horizon, making decisions today that will bear fruit years, even decades down the line. This strategic foresight is a hallmark of their success, allowing them to navigate the complexities of wealth with a vision that transcends the present. It's not just about having money, it's about understanding how to make that money work for the future. Rich people acquire specific knowledge for growth. Many wealthy individuals often attribute their success to specific types of knowledge and skills that extend beyond the traditional scope of formal education. While formal education provides a foundational base, successful people often pursue additional learning strategies, tailored to their personal and professional goals. Mentorship and networking play a crucial role in their growth. Wealthy individuals often seek out mentors who have already achieved success in their desired field, providing guidance, sharing experiences, and offering valuable advice. Building a strong network of professionals allows access to new opportunities, insights, and resources. Continuous learning and self-education are also key. Many successful people are avid readers, constantly consuming books, articles, and research that pertain to their industries and interests. This habit helps them stay informed and innovative. They often take online courses, attend workshops, and participate in seminars and conferences to keep their skills up to date and acquire new ones. Acquiring specialized knowledge and skills that are not commonly taught in traditional educational institutions can set individuals apart. Understanding emerging technologies, financial markets, or mastering negotiation techniques are examples of niche skills that can provide a significant advantage. Investing time and resources in learning about entrepreneurship, leadership, and strategic thinking is common among successful people. Practical experience is another critical aspect of acquiring knowledge. Many wealthy individuals gain experience through internships, starting their own businesses, or working in various industries. Learning by doing, they often take calculated risks and learn from their successes and failures, which provides practical insights that formal education may not offer. Hiring advisors and consultants is a strategy many use to gain targeted knowledge and advice specific to their needs and goals. This can include financial advisors, business consultants, and personal coaches. Understanding and utilizing the latest technologies and data analysis tools also provides a competitive edge. Many successful individuals invest in learning about AI, machine learning, and big data analytics to make informed decisions. Exposure to different cultures and global markets broadens understanding and opens up new opportunities. Travel, international work experience, and learning new languages are often part of a wealthy individual's growth strategy. Personal growth and development are prioritized as well, including practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and other techniques to improve mental resilience, creativity, and focus. Developing a growth mindset where challenges are seen as opportunities to learn and improve is a common trait among successful individuals. These approaches demonstrate that the path to acquiring wealth often involves a combination of formal education and proactive, self-directed learning. By continually seeking out new knowledge and experiences, successful people are able to adapt to changing circumstances and seize opportunities as they arise. To think like the rich and wealthy, set clear goals, invest in continuous learning, and adopt a long-term perspective. Build strong networks and embrace calculated risks. Diversify your income streams and maintain financial discipline. Stay positive and resilient. Give back to your community and regularly visualize your success. By incorporating these principles, you can align your mindset and actions with those of the wealthy and bring your dreams closer to reality. Before making any financial decisions, it's always wise to seek professional advice. Consulting with financial advisors, accountants, or other experts can provide valuable insights and guidance tailored to your specific situation. Their expertise can help you make informed choices and avoid potential pitfalls, ensuring that your financial decisions align with your goals and aspirations. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. See you in our next video shown on your screen.